There's so much fucking noise coming from outside. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, and today's video is going to be a mask review on this awesome Myers piece that I have sitting in front of me. But before we get into that, I did want to go over the question that I asked in the last video, and that was less of a question, basically more of just giving me your thoughts on the new Slipknot album that will be coming out in 2019. I just asked for your guys' thoughts on pretty much anything that you wanted to give me, and I will share mine with you guys now. I am excited, I am anxious, and I am nervous. It's kind of a combination of all of those things when any band that I like releases an album. Guar's last album really let me down, and even Ghost's last album really let me down. I remember just the utter disappointment that I felt when I saw the Rats video and I saw Cardinalcopia for the first time, and I saw some of the lame-ass comedy stuff that they were doing. Some of it works, but other stuff is just really cringy, so it is what it is. And it's kind of that way with Slipknot as well. I was very disappointed by a lot of things on Point 5 when it first came out, but I grew to enjoy it for the most part. That covers pretty much all the bases, from the masks to the music to whatever else there is, so I would be lying if I said I was head over heels for the new song, but I do believe that that is just a B-side that they put out to keep us happy for a while. I would expect the next album to sound a lot like Point 5, which I am definitely cool with because I enjoyed that album a lot. As far as the masks go, I'm assuming that there's going to be some cool stuff and probably some silly stuff as well. We'll just have to wait and see. I am very curious to see what Jay does, because as you guys know, I am in love with Jay. Was a big fan of him taking that mask that Slipknot hooked him up with and turning it into something that wasn't terrible and actually enjoyable. I think it's probably one of my top 5 Slipknot masks, so I have a lot of faith in the band because of Jay, and I'm very curious to see what he does in the future. So with all that being said, I did want to ask about the future of something else, and since we have a Myers mask sitting here, I will ask about the future of the Halloween franchise. It's pretty clear that with as well as Halloween 2018 did, they're definitely going to be doing another movie. It's Blumhouse, they always do. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, could be a mixture of both. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. You guys can let me know if you're excited for the future. You guys can let me know your ideas, what you would do if you were in charge. Anything like that, just let me know down in the comments and I will give you guys a little bit of insight of my own in the next video. Now on to today's feature, which is this Myers mask, and I do want to apologize in advance because I am not feeling well today. I'm having a pretty rough day actually. Nothing seems to be working out, so I'm in a bad mood and I'm under the weather. So if I seem a little less enthusiastic than normal, that is why. I promise I'll pick it up as soon as I get to feeling better, but I did just want to do a video on this because I just picked it up. I actually got it local from an old friend of mine. Finally got him to agree to sell it to me. As you guys may or may not know, I've been waiting for an H2 for that display over there, and I knew that he had this Night Stalker 2 from WMP from years and years ago, and I finally got him to agree to sell it to me, so I'm definitely happy with the purchase. Super solid H2 mask, and it can pull off H1 just as well. I actually used to have one of these back in the day, and I took some of the best Myers photos that I've ever taken in this. I'll try to throw some up over here on the side if I can find them. I think my copy was a little more weathered than this one. As I mentioned earlier, it is a WMP. I know that they no longer exist, but I think that Chris Morgan still makes masks, just not under that tag or that name anymore. WMP was super controversial there for a little bit, and I was a part of that community when I got kicked off of the michaelmyers.net forums. But like I said, I had one of these a long time ago. I ended up trading it, not even getting my end of the deal, so I was completely scammed out of my mask. Thanks, Bobby Davis. And I'm definitely happy to have another one in my set because over the Nimlocks and Warlocks and everything, my Night Stalker 2 was definitely my favorite mask to go out, dress up, take pictures, and shoot videos of and stuff. So to have another one in the collection is awesome, and I'm definitely stoked about that. I was bidding on a couple H2s on eBay, and I ended up getting outbid, so I messaged him today and said, yo, let me come pick that thing up. We agreed on a price, and here it is. Local pickup, didn't have to wait, and I paid cash, which I'm stoked about. So as I mentioned earlier, I will give you guys some close-ups. I'll throw it on for a worn shot, and then I'm going to take it and put it over in the display and probably give you guys a video of the display updated, and then I'm going to actually start working on the display as a whole, and I mean that as like decorations and other props and lighting and stuff like that. So look forward to videos on that. I'm definitely stoked to see that come together. Not a whole lot more to say. I'm gonna go ahead and stuff this and display it. That'll be today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you later. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe. If you like all of my content, make sure to find me on all my social media platforms. If you really like the House of Masks, consider becoming a patron. All the links will be in the description below. If you dislike the video, or me in general, make sure to write up a detailed formal complaint and shove it right up your ass. Thanks!